You guys see Larsa Pippin and Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah, she wild for that.
That's wild. Were they getting married now?
Yeah, I think so. They're officially
That's
getting married,
crazy.
and there's a 16-year age difference.
That's wild still.
I'm allowed. I don't even know what to say because it's like Pippin can't catch a W. Like,
Yo,
He's
it's
having
wild.
a bad
like, you
time
know what I'm
right now,
saying?
you know?
Like he can't catch a
It
W.
just seems like she's doing this shit intentionally just to piss this guy off.
It seems like that, but then
That's
how come?
sad.
But what about when the son and her are flaunting their love like it's a real thing? And oh my God, everyone's so happy for me. And if it
Yeah, but
works,
that's
It's
like-
not the first time people have faked a relationship for
Yeah.
publicity.
so you think
know?
his son? You think the son is trying to bun out the pops like
I
that?
don't know what his intentions are. Maybe he likes this woman, but I feel like she's probably on like a yo, fuck this guy. Like I'm gonna make him feel it. Like I'm gonna make Michael Jordan's son, her like.
So you think
Scottie
she's
Pippen.
So she's trying to bun
like,
on her old man, her Scotty.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Cause it's like the hell.
Like, why
such
would you
an
care?
age gap, and it just doesn't seem sustainable.
Hollywood's wild.
Hollywood is wild. I know it is. It's
You know what I'm
what I
saying?
also
Like
thought about?
that's all I can really say. Cause like to be honest, it's like we're tripping, but that's nothing out of the norm. Like that's a normal thing for them over there. Like we're looking at it like, oh, that's fucked up, but it's like they're not really making a big deal of it like how we would, you know?
I think it'd be even different too if the genders were reversed. Let's say if it was like the younger person in the relationship.
Oh yeah,
was
he's
you
a
know, was
pedophile.
Crazy, yeah, because
Well,
it'd be
nah,
like
my man's an adult, right?
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
it would
like,
it
oh, the
just, it just
perception-
flip the script,
The
flip the
perception,
script.
yeah, like I feel like bigger people would say, "Yo, this guy's too old. Like he's preying on her."
Well, yeah, I
But
would assume the whole praying thing on it, right? Because you've been around, you've been watching this person since however long.
I
It's
don't
like
know-
almost
I don't
like-
know
she
if they
kind of
grew
did
up
like
together.
if you're looking at it like technically like she kind of was around when he was a kid. Like 16-year age gap is like, you know, like she was a big woman when he was a kid.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's kind of just, it does look fucked up. But again, like we live in two different worlds. You know, over there, that's kind of accepted. Over here, it's like we're looking at it like that's just foul. They're not, I don't think they're seeing like the foul shit.
So do you think it's impossible for their love to be genuine?
I wouldn't say impossible, but it's improbable.
Oh, okay, I like
It's
that.
unlikely.
It's unlikely on whose behalf? Who do you think is being bamboozled? Cause, like, or what do you think? You think it's just one big off facade for everything?
Well, I mean,
Like-
what do they both do? One is Scottie Pippen's wife, and the other one is Michael Jordan's son. Other than that, what do they do?
I'm sure. I think Michael Jordan's son has a variety of businesses, or like he owns shops, things of that nature. But don't get me wrong, like yeah, you're living off your name. You're
So would
Michael
it be
Jordan's
better?
son.
So would it be a business
I would
move?
assume more so he's probably into her, if anything. If
But like,
there's
would
any
it be a
legitimate-
business move
For who?
for both? Because
What
they
does she have
must. They
going
must.
on?
I think they're
Well,
both.
they have a podcast. I guess they're starting businesses and stuff in that nature. But like, I don't know if it's a strategic business. Like I said, I don't know the depths of their love. I just know that it's not been a
I
break.
don't know. I just feel like, yo, she's in the circle. She knows these people, and then she's just like, yo, I don't fuck with my ex-husband.
But
so
I
I'm
definitely
just
think
gonna
she
deal
coulda
with
went
Michael
somewhere
Jordan's
else, though.
son. Like, I feel like
definitely-
it's just like, yo, fuck you. Like that's her intention, you know.
She definitely could have went to like.
And she
Bro,
probably
there's
just throwing
bare
some
people
ass at
outside.
him,
That's
and
who
he's
she
just
went
like,
to.
"Alright."
You know what I'm saying? It's
Nah,
like
I
she
feel-
could have went anywhere. She chose to be with this
That's what
guy.
I'm saying. It just seems like she's trying to like upset this guy, like her ex-husband.
Yeah, I just personally like cool. That's their love, but like I look at it like that's some foul ass shit, and she could have like done something else. But it's like, you know, you love who you love, right? So that's
Yeah. I guess. You think age plays a factor? Do you think? I don't know. Fuck it. Would you date someone with a 16-year age difference? Can you ever put yourself in that kind of scenario?
shit.
And I
she
was
probably-
supposed. I don't even. Sorry. Let me even like specify, double down on that. I'm talking in the scenario where you're the younger patron. Can you date a woman 16 years older than you?
So technically, so she would be probably around in her 50s at this point if that was capping right now.
Yeah.
Like, you
Tap
know?
in right now.
And like, I don't. That's. I don't know. I don't think I can do that. 15, like 15 is like, you know, you 50. Like you shouldn't even. I don't even think at 50 she wants to be with me.
You don't think she takes you seriously?
Probably not.
Word. I don't know.
You know, like I'm
asking.
just saying, like probably not. Like I don't know what we have in common at that age.
I agree with that shit. Like,
Like what do we have in common? I'm
yeah, we're just too far apart.
yeah.
Both are affiliated to.
Like
good
she's a
big names.
grandmother at this point.
Ooh, 50. Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not
Yes, I
dissing, but
guess.
she's a grandmother. I'm thinking like she's gonna want a man. I think at that age they want a man their age.
They want different.
I don't
things.
know.
Too far
Maybe it's
apart.
like.
Unless she's still like an older woman getting a BBL. like then she'll look for
Well,
the, you know, then she might be looking for the younger crowd if she's trying to like do all the enhancements to make herself look younger. But other than that, it's like I'm thinking she's looking for somebody in her age
I
group.
think on a level when you have enough resource and like of a certain age, I don't know if you're looking for someone your age necessarily. Like even when you see like rich, successful men, they're always looking for younger pieces, like or younger girls. You know what I mean?
Women always like
think
older
it's kind of-
guys though. Like
Yeah,
for it
but
to
I
be in
think
a
it's
reverse is
stability, right?
uncommon.
I think up until a certain point, right? So I think women who like have a certain level or a certain status, I don't know if they're looking to older guys. They may not require the same needs as someone who needs to be protected or like provided for as someone who's looking for an older guy. You get
But
what I'm
the older
saying?
thing is not like just money. Like it's mindset. Like as you get older, you're more mature. Like you want different things, you know. So I feel like that's why like girls they like older guys because like I don't know. I guess young niggas are.
You know what? My mind was in the gutter. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm over here thinking like, yo, because I also heard that women's sexual prime is later in life, and so sometimes when it's like, you know, if you're with maybe they want to have the most sex ever, and they just want a young nigga or a young boy to keep it up. You know what I mean? Like I was thinking in the gutter. What else you really want a young boy for?
No, I feel you. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
like,
nigga's
if
like
that's okay. If you see like an older woman going for like a cougar type shit,
Well, that's what it
that's
would
the
be.
assumption. Like, yeah, she's probably trying to get dealt with. You know,
trying
what
to
I
get
you
mean?
also,
manas.
but wait, that
But,
works
like-
for mandem too, right?
But
But that's
we're
what
talking,
I
like-
was saying
Yeah.
initially.
like a real relationship, like she wants to be with this man and marry him. I don't think she's gonna marry him based on like if he's gonna break her back. Like I don't know.
But yo, cuz you don't look at it like yo, it's kind of like the same thing. Like she might fetishize about a young boy the same way as the young boy is fetishizing about, oh yo, I wanna get with this older woman just cuz.
How much young niggas you think are like?
There's
yo,
a
I
lot
want
out
an
there,
older
bro.
Piece.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
I think a
There's
lot of niggas
There's
out
a
there
lot.
would be
There's a
sugar
lot.
babies given the opportunity.
There's
I
a
don't even know
lot.
if that's the
Like,
terminology for
these
it.
young niggas
you
be
added
wild.
sauce to it saying sugar baby. Now there's a financial incentive.
Sorry, but this
I'm
might be-
talking about you just said down in the gutter, which means lustful thinking.
Alright.
How much man's it's like say you're like 25. How much 25-year-old men are talking about? Yo, I need a 40-year-old right now.
Yo, I know.
I don't honestly,
think that's like.
I don't know. I think it's
I don't
it's,
think
it's,
that's
it's,
hitting the same as like a 40-year-old man's like, yeah, I want a 25-year-old woman.
I don't know, man.
I think
Like,
I
yo,
think it's different.
I do think there is that demographic of people, fam. If you even look on like,
I know they exist. How common is if we had 10 25-year-old men, how many of them would list a 40-year-old woman as their preference? Like maybe one experience, like you got a bad older piece, you know what I'm saying? Like a one-off, okay. But do you think like on a regular basis, 25-year-old men are going outside like, yo, I want me a 40-year-old
I
woman?
think it depends what that 25-year-old person
I'm
is
talking
looking
about
for.
what average, not just one guy.
Yeah,
If
but
you
the
had 10 of them, if you had 100 of them, how many of them you think is like, yo, I want a 40-year-old woman?
But you gotta look, if that older woman is cooking, cleaning, and she ain't giving you no headache, they might be like, you know,
She has all of it. She has all of the most amazing features.
oh yo, that's
How
what I'm
many
saying. The sugar-
25-year-old
yo, fam, I'm
guys
telling
do
you,
think-
no,
She-
hold on,
then
hold
she-
on.
No,
then
sugar baby's a different thing, fam. We're talking about sex, bro. Like, sugar baby means, yo, she's paying you.
But
so
yo-
she might not even be that attractive to you, but you'll accept the funds. That's different. I'm talking because you
you holding
said
yourself up.
that this is an older. I'm just putting it in the
Okay, no,
reverse
go
of
ahead,
what
nigga,
you
yeah,
said.
go ahead, go
like
ahead.
with an older woman wanting a younger man, like that, like she might be on a lustful tip. You know what I mean? Like she just wants like a younger guy
I think,
for
but
sexual
like,
reasons.
I also presented the.
I just
like,
don't think that
she's
many
an
young
established
guys
older woman.
look
She's
at
fine.
like a 40-year-old woman in the same
But
fashion.
no, but
is what
like
I was
so
saying.
I can't take out the variable, dude. I said an established older woman. So like financially, she's well off. She's in her prime. She's like she doesn't need nobody for nothing. Now she just wants companionship and some dick if she needs it. You get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how I'm looking at it. And so in that situation, when a woman is like financially well off and shit, and a man. Generally speaking, not a lot of 25-year-old men have their lives completely put together. You get what I'm saying? A lot of men would look at the 40-year-old, all right, average to good-looking piece or woman. Sorry, wow, I'm being so like, you know, wow. As an opportunity, dude. A lot of people are. I do think there's a larger demographic than we would probably like. I don't know.
I guess, yeah, if there's a financial incentive,
I think
yeah.
more
But
times
I
it
was
is.
just talking based on physical attraction because
I don't think no.
that's
but,
what you were describing that the woman wanted from the man. The older
yes,
woman,
that's what
wants
she
the man
requires
for
because she
physical
doesn't require
reasons.
nothing else.
Like I just don't think most young guys want a 40-year-old woman.
I know a
for
lot of guys
lustful
that wouldn't.
reasons.
I swear to.
But if she's gonna add some money on top of it, like she's gonna take care of this guy, let her drive her whip, give him somewhere to stay, buy him, give him some
Isn't that
money
what
to
a
buy
girl's gonna
some
do?
weed.
Isn't that what
then,
she's gonna do if she
like,
likes
yeah,
you?
he might like that. You know what I mean? But like.
Is that not what she would do if she likes you and she wants to bring you around and make you feel good and all type of thing, bro? She knows she's older than you. It's like it's weird. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't want to say grooming, but yo, fam, she's making you the man she wants you to be.
Yeah, if it's under those circumstances, yeah, I just think like on physical attraction, like most 25-year-old men.
No,
are
but
not.
I think,
But
yeah.
like, yo, do you feel like it's just like, is that like your, like, is that what you
No,
stand
that's-
on? Like, are you just like,
That's not just my opinion. I would just say like me. Like,
What about the niggas with mom
you know?
complexes?
But I'm talking about in general from my observations and
Yeah.
conversations with like people around my age. I'm 30, and so even going from my age down to 25, I just don't think most young guys are like, yo, I want like a 40-year-old woman. That's who
I
I'm
feel-
looking to have a relationship with and have kids with and whatever the case
Yeah, I
may
guess in
be.
terms of
if it's an exceptional circumstance where she's gonna like take care of him financially, well then that's different. Then he might be more open to that. But
Well, like, okay, so yo, in the if the situation were reversed, where you have a 25-year-old woman and a 40, and like, well, the age was 40, right? 40-year-old man, wouldn't I swear the financial thing would kind of
that's
be like
probably
already
a big
expected.
incentive for her.
That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of already implied,
Yeah.
like a 40-year-old man's gonna take
It's
care
implied,
of a 25-year-old
yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, all right, well, flip the script on the basis of just gender. Does it seem weird?
Does it seem weird?
Like, I don't know. I don't know if weird is the right terminology, but like,
Is
Like-
it sustainable? Is it realistic? Like what you mean?
yeah, I guess realistic. I guess or practical,
like it's not practical.
right? So
I think that's an exceptional circumstance. Like
So given
most
these
men are not
exceptional
looking to get
circumstances,
like
would you-
taken care of
I
financially
don't
by a
think so.
woman, and most women is not trying to take care of a man financially. It will be like a small amount of women that even fit that category. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So given these
So-
exceptional circumstances, would you partake?
Depends how she looks, because I'm not like a
Bro, she's like a 7.5, but her pockets.
She's good looking.
She's a good looking.
okay, so we'll just base it
I'm
off
involved.
of base it off of, but no, hold
I'm
on,
involved. What do you
hold
mean?
up, hold up, hold up. We're gonna base it off of Larissa Pippin.
Okay.
know
But I'm
what
not
saying?
gonna
How
marry
would
this
it-
woman though, if that's
because-
what you mean.
Well,
Like,
she wants a real relationship with you.
No, I'm gonna like take advantage of the opportunity temporarily.
Yes.
Like that's what are we talking about right now? Like you think I want to start a family with a 40-year-old woman? Like what are you on? No.
Ooh.
That's you.
That's not even a disrespect. That's just
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
let's keep it real. Like, first of all, I don't have kids. Like, you are going to have more difficulty having children than a younger woman. Why am I putting you through those challenges? Why are we doing that?
Right. All right.
So you're saying you're looking out for her.
No, I'm looking out for me too. But it's mutually beneficial. It's mutually beneficial because, like, you probably can't give me what I want.
I
If
feel
you
you, I
could,
feel you.
like, you would put your body through an amount of stress. And then also, if I'm keeping it real, like, I'm just not going to be as attracted to, like, I'm a visual person, bro. So, like,
Okay.
you are going more in this direction, even if you're an attractive woman. Like, in 5 years, you're not going to be looking like a 25-year-old. I'm looking like a 30-year-old. You know?
I feel
Like,
you.
it could happen where you meet them and, like, your connection's so sick that, like, you overlook physical things.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. It's not probable, though.
But that's because you like physical.
Yeah, and I think most men probably feel the same
Well,
way.
I'd
in
say
their
men are
preferences.
definitely we love with our eyes, definitely,
Yeah,
to a
that's-
certain
yeah.
extent. Whereas I don't think I'm not gonna say women don't, but I think it's less of a factor. Like, women have been commonly more understood to sacrifice some visual.
Like, an
after the-
ugly man has a better time finding a date than an ugly woman. Because if
Basically.
he could get some money
Because he's spending
or
bread.
hit the gym,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He could increase, like, what makes him important. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, if you're an unattractive woman, like, that's tough still.
It's really tough. The
like,
world
I
is just
feel like
harsher to
you just have less options at your disposal. But most women are not unattractive.
Yeah.
You know,
And
they're at
remember,
least
beauty's
average
in-
looking. Somebody finds you pretty, you know? But if you're, like, across the board, like, you're just hard to look at, like, yo, that's rough. I'm not going to lie to
Being
you.
a
like,
being an unattractive guy is rough though. That's like
but
it's,
you
it's-
can,
it's
because women are not as visual as men, I feel like you could find other ways. You could be funny. You know what I'm saying? You could be
Word,
confident.
word.
You
But
could
then
just
you-
be
but
like
then I
a
feel you
guy
just get
like
put into-
everybody looks to. Like, yo, this guy's in charge of shit. You're a guy. You
But
know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
It's all
ugly.
fun and games to, you know,
A
until you
girl,
get put
though,
in
like,
friend
you
zone.
know-
Until you get put in friend zone and it's like, oh shit. Like,
No, I'm not saying that because like you do these things that you're guaranteed access to women, but you can increase your chances to like get with a woman if you have other characteristics. Like, yo, you get bread. You're assertive. You know what I'm saying? You dress nice. Like, you can do other things because women aren't as focused on how you look. Like, there's
Yeah.
some men that are like, yo, this
they're
guy's
more
too
on
pretty.
like what
Like,
you
get him
do,
out of
what
here.
you can do.
Yeah, they're like, this guy's a
Yeah.
pretty boy. Move. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Where they'll
They
take
don't
a
want
man
that
with some
headache.
scars and like he done been
Yeah,
through some
yeah,
shit. They'll
yeah.
accept it. You don't want no
Yeah.
scarred up woman. Like, you don't want that.
Yo, it's a
You
fact.
don't. We're not built the same. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a little less feminine
she
than
comes
what
in
I'm
looking rugged
saying,
and
like,
robust. Like, yo, I'm good with my hands. I don't care. Like, I don't want that.
Quality,
Like,
that's crazy.
you know, arm wrestle. Like, what are we gonna do? Like,
Brought
you
her
know what I
own
mean?
grabber
So,
too. It don't sleep.
Dope. You know where she's from.
like, nah.
Yo,
so
cuz
it's
you gotta
different.
chill. You gotta. Nah, this nigga thinks he's slick for
These
that.
guys
That's
aren't,
super
bro.
mad. That's mad. Anyways, hold on. I was about to. So yo, fuck. I want to phrase my next question properly. It's not even a question. It's like a lead into. Do you think that it's? Hold on. Is it possible to still be dominant as a man in a relationship with a woman when the age is so vastly different?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That was all I wanted to know. What do you think? You think with a 15-year age difference, you could still be like the dominant one in the relationship?
It's
I
less
mean,
likely
you got to
possible.
establish that before you get into the relationship if she respects you, right? Because it's like, if she didn't respect you, I don't think this is gonna work at all. Like, there's always gonna be respect. I think at that age, there's respect and there's insecurities.
Respect. Well, I think at any age, there's
Yeah,
respect
any-
and
I would
insecurities.
But like, but
So,
it's
like,
different.
elaborate.
But at the 15-year age gap, it's like, you know, yeah, you're pretty for your age, but they're pretty for my age.
Right.
So it's like the insecurities kick in. So if she respects you, and you guys respect each other, then I think you can, you know, put down some type of authority and be the man more manly in the relationship, if that's what you're trying to say.
Word. Okay.
Like, I think there is that's definitely you can do that. It's just like certain things have to be like understood before you go any further.
Word. I feel that.
I don't think there's no age requirement on leadership. Like, nigga, if you know what the fuck you're doing, you know what you're talking about, people are gonna follow you, you know. But it's just usually when you're younger, you're less established, so you're less able to even
Navigate.
talk like that and move like that because you are unsure and you're ignorant.
But I'm
and
also pretty sure if she
you're
went for you,
less
she saw the vision.
Saw the potential.
Yeah, like I'm looking at like if she went for you, she saw the vision because she has options too because she's in a certain tax
But to
bracket,
be honest,
you know?
there's women that's in relationships with niggas that's not very dominant. There's other
Oh, for
factors
sure.
that
How
attracted
many?
her.
You don't know anybody where the woman is the head of the household?
It's not ideal, but it happens. You know
It's
what I
such
mean?
a family. I swear that's a thing. That's
So
like a family model.
I wouldn't say that just because this woman
That's
is
like
with
what
this
happy-
man that
happy
she
wife,
inherently
happy life?
respects him. It don't
Some
work
shit like that.
Like,
on
you
a
know?
level, right?
Like happy wife, happy life, like, you know. But that's like
But I'm saying, like, bro, we all witnessed some man with a woman and it's like, bro, she doesn't rate this guy. But she's still with him. She hasn't left.
yeah.
So just because she's with him doesn't mean that, okay, that means she respects him.
but
you
that's
know?
kind of goes into like a toxic relationship then. You know what I mean?
A lot
Because
of
it's
people
like
are dysfunctional.
A lot of people. Are
that,
dysfunctional.
yeah,
I'd say
like
more
that
relationships are probably toxic than
leads leading into toxic
It's
relationship.
like
And then it's like
toxic's like a popular word on Instagram.
then
Your
they're
ass
just
is
dysfunctional. They're dysfunctional.
Toxic is
can that work?
like, yo, we're making it sound pretty. No, you are fucked up as an individual.
You're
You know how to
dysfunctional.
communicate all
We're gonna have
types
to
of
say
shit.
that. Like we're
Yeah.
And there's
that's
a lot
toxic.
of people
You know-
that are operating like that.
I don't think the glorification of dysfunction,
Foolishness.
functionality, I guess that's the word, is not good. I don't think you shouldn't be proud that you're allowed to handle.
That's such a weird thing, man. Like, how you think that's sexy? That's crazy. Like,
I meant
like you really said that like you did. It's like you like when I see a lot of girls like talk like that.
No, it's a real
It's
thing.
like, okay,
I'm just gotta let them talk.
a lie. Like,
Like
Yeah,
so you just told me
So,
you're
okay,
difficult to get along with.
Go
Noted. Noted.
go on.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.